Streaming. Good morning. Today is September 17th, 2019. Math 1, terms of a sequence. JJ, what is the learning goal?
I can explain the concept of a function and use function notation.
Excellent. Let's go with Miranda, the why.
Functions are the driving force behind acts. I want to be able to use and create functions.
So here's my example. Do you have a phone or a computer? Most of you do. Is there a calendar on that device? Probably so. Can you move forward to January 2718?
Yes.
Probably. How can a phone or a computer even do that? Does it just have a stack of calendars in it? Or did a programmer have to program it in every year? All the way out to 2718? No. The programmers create a function. That function creates the calendars. And you could probably jump to any day or any year, and it would automatically generate the calendar for you. In math, this is called a sequence. This idea that I can jump anywhere and get the specific value. So we're going to look at functions, and we're going to create sequences. This is so much like yesterday, just in a way that looks different. This is a function. Actually, this is a sequence. A sequence is just a string of numbers. So a sequence and my sequence is 6, 10, 14, 18, 22. That's a sequence. That's a sequence. Write it down in your notes. There you go. You could make up a sequence. 2, 4, 6, 8 sequence. 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 sequence. It's just a string of numbers. The first number right here, this is the first term. The second number is called the second term. In this case, this is the fifth term because I jumped. You see where I jumped? Good.
Yeah.
Here's how I show this mathematically. I show it as t sub 1, t sub 2, t sub 5. This is t sub 5. That's how I say it. T. It's a subscript. It's down like a subway, like a submarine, because it's below the term. All right, you got that T sub? Write down the word T sub. So you know how to read it. You got it right there. You're good. Nice. Sorry if I just heard you. Very, very strong. Very, very strong. Very, very powerful. Strong like Hulk. Mr. Bar Smash. All right, JJ. Did you have PE today?
No.
No, you didn't. Okay. So here's a function. We've got f of x equals 3x minus 5. And we're going to, do you have that slide? F of x equals 3x minus 5. And we're just going to find the first 5 terms of this. I want to know what the value of the first term is. I want you to plug a 1 into this and tell me what comes out. T sub 1, if you plug a 1 into this function, what comes out with it? Chris? Negative 2. Eli,
1.
how'd you get that?
3 times 2 equals 6 and 6 times 5 equals 2.
Perfect. T sub 3? you're building the sequence. It's really just a table of values written in a different way. X, f of x, and look what I put in. I put in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yesterday, the inputs may have been 2, 4, 6, 8 or something, right? I don't know what they were yesterday. Now it's just, I put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I see what comes out. It's yesterday just with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plug in a bunch of values, get a bunch of values out. Questions so far? Preguntas. Questions, questions, questions. Questions for JJ? No. Questions for Trent Gordon? Questions for Miranda? For Gavin? For Greenlee? For Nico? For Lizette? No. All right. Great. Let's get out whiteboards and markers, and we'll start doing some of these. Keep your notes available. Keep your notes out. Keep the notes out. Aiden, will you carry me?
I'll carry you with Fortnite.
Fortnite, good. What's your Fortnite username?
I don't play Fortnite anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Are there even usernames in Fortnite? I don't know.
Yeah, there's-
Okay. I don't know, man. I don't play the game.
Probably only plays like 10
AMB.
I just play mine.
Fortnite's Mystery Bar. Mystery Bar Fortnite. Phase Mystery Bar.
Yep. I know the Fortnite dances, right? Well, the Carlton, right? Isn't there the Carlton one?
The
Where
fresh, like that one.
oh, that yeah, that's the like something like that or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some guy that does what like something down like this or something.
No.
Oh, it's this one. The one I'm not doing this on camera, but that one.
No, yeah, the ice cream.
Yeah, all right, here we go. Hey, now here's the deal. Back to the ones we're doing. We're gonna find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a second. But could you use this and jump out to T sub 100? Yeah, and that's the beauty. Just like the calendars on your computers can jump out 1,000 years into the future, our functions can suddenly jump out to wherever we want to go. But let's just start with this one. Can you find the first 5 terms of this for me? First 5. You're finding 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're finding 1, 2. This is telling you where to start. Start at 1. Find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bless you.
Thank you.
I got tissue back there.
I need to grab some already.
Can I take
See
Make
you
it like a
doing
pillow.
that all the time.
Hmm?
You see Jordan like dying over here.
She's not dying.
So was I.
You're okay.
Normally fine.
You'll be fine. Okay. I'm going to take your board and use it as my answer. Because I never know all the time. It's too much for my head. So, Nico, put in a 1. What's 1 minus 5?
1 minus 5. And negative 4.
Negative 4 times 3?
Negative 4.
Negative 12 plus 2.
Negative 10.
There, that's your first number.
Wait, so x is supposed to be greater than 1?
So what this is saying, it's saying start at 1 and go 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay.
Good. Do it in order because I'm not going to jump around like that. So this is actually, you want, listen like this. This is a sequence of table. Should look like this. This is what a sequence looks like. Like there is a format for it, and this is the format. Good, good. Good. Good.
Mr. Barnes,
Mm-hmm.
can you help me too?
Sure, let's plug a 1 into it.
Yeah.
1 minus 5.
Are we supposed to distribute it through them?
But I plug in the number, I work inside the parentheses first. So 1 minus 5 is negative 4. Negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. Negative 12 plus 2 is negative 10. Then we'll plug a 2 into it. Good, 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 good. You ready for the next one? You ready for the next one? Let me show the people at home, our viewing audience. Good. Next one. What's the first number you're going to plug in? 0. Notice it's telling you where to start. It's saying start at 0. The domain, the inputs, start at 0. So plug in a 0 and then go from there. I disagree with your first term.
I don't know why I don't
Greenlee. Good. 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 Got it?
Breath for 20 seconds.
Got it.
Oh, wait, I forgot to
Good. Got it. Check your second term. Actually, it'd be your first term. 0, 1. Check the 1 term. Got it? Check your 1 term. Plug in a 1 again and figure it out. Which is this one. This is what- Good. 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 There it is. Are you on the next one?
No, I'm on this one.
Let's plug in a 0. What's 0 squared?
It'd be 0.
Plus 2?
0. No, wait, negative 2.
0 plus
2,
2.
sorry.
2 is alright. Let's try a 1. What's 1 squared?
1.
Plus 2? 3. What's 2 squared?
4.
Plus 2?
6.
Good. What's 3 squared? 9 plus 2? 11. And what's 4 squared?
4 squared is 16.
Plus 2?
Is 18.
18. Let's go to the next one. Let's see. Chris thinks he's going to be the one. Hand me yours. I'll see if yours is the right one, and I'll use it as my answer key. If I plug in a 1.
You're done? They do that before she.
I disagree with yours. Check the second term. Make sure you square it first and then multiply. I'm going to multiply in the square.
9 I'm sorry, that was plus 18.
I disagree with your second term. 12,
Oh, wait, no, it's 6.
12, 16.
33.
Plus 8 equals 20 minus 3 equals 17.
That's not what I have. You square it first, then you multiply it by the 3. Square it, then multiply it by the 3.
Oh.
Valley's good.
5. Outside.
Fisher. What do you have for the second term? I disagree. Come on, man. Boom. I disagree with your fourth term. I disagree with your second and third terms.
75.
4 and
I disagree with your third term. I disagree with that.
Second clause number's wrong.
I agree with yours, Eli. I disagree with your fifth term. That looks good.
Took me a second.
That looks good. That looks
headache.
good. Did you fix yours?
Yeah, I love
Trent. 1, 2, 3. Trent. 1 squared
1,
times 3.
3,
2 times 1.
1, or 2.
So that's going to be 2. Good. Greenlee, you're going to do the 2 squared?
Is 2 squared. Oh, 2 squared equals 4,
Times 3.
6, or sorry. Oh, 12.
2 times 2.
4.
Minus 3. That's going to take me to a 13, I think.
Yes.
Chris, 3. 3 squared
9.
times 3.
27.
2 times 3.
6.
Minus 3. That's going to take me to a 30, I think. Good. And Taryn, 4. 4 squared
16.
times 3. I think it's going to be a 48. And 2 times 4.
2 times 4, 8.
8 minus 3. That's going to take me to a 48, 53. And then the 55 is an 82, I think.
Yeah.
Now, do you still have your notes available? I will tell you what to write. Does it not have that one either?
No.
Sorry. Don't worry, I'll tell you what's right. 4 to the 4th. You don't have to write anything. 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 equals 16. 2 to the 4th, 2 to the 4th. 2 to the 3rd. 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. 2 to the 2nd. 2 times 2 equals 4. 2 to the 1st. 2. What is 2 to the 0? Raising a hand. 2 to the 0 power.
0.
2 to the 0 power? 2 to the 0 power? 2 to the 0 power?
1.
2 to the 0 power?
1.
2 to the 0 power?
2.
Let's follow this pattern. 16 divided by 2.
8.
8 divided by 2.
4.
4 divided by 2.
2.
2 divided by 2. Anything, this is in your notes now. Anything to the 0 power? Anything to the 0 power is 1. Get that into your notes. Anything to the 0 power is 1. 8 to the 0. X to the 0. Bob to the 0. Anything to the 0. Got that in your notes? Notes. Undefined. So I'll tell that to the viewing audience.
X to the 0 power.
0 to the 0 power is undefined. It can't be done, and that's because we start running into a division by 0 issue, I think. But don't worry about that for our class. With that said, we are now going to do a function that has exponents in it. Anything to the 0 power is 1. So here we go. If I plug in a 1, what's 1 minus 1?
0.
What's 2 to the 0?
1.
1 minus 10. Find me the first 5 terms. Whiteboard. Sure, let's plug in a number. Let's take the 1. 1 minus 1.
We're plugging it in for n.
You plug it in right there.
Okay, thank you.
This slide should actually be n right here.
Wait, so if it's 2 to the first power,
Okay, let's plug in a 2. 2 minus 1.
wait, oh, but yeah, I did 1.
2 to the first power. Minus 10. You've got it.
Oh.
Greenlee. Let's see if I agree with this, Greenlee. Aiden agrees with you.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wait, no, 6.
Is that my last one?
I put an E in it.
You can go up and do our outro.
Okay.
No, it's
Check your fourth term.
Oh, I did the wrong thing.
Start with
Carolyn.
Hey, Mr. Barr, I got it. Because I was Birdie Pants.
Oh, we're in 8th grade now.
Check.
Mr. Barr, my computer is going to die. I have a limit of 11 minutes left.
that -4.
You go.
Is it right?
You go.
It is starting homework. Starting homework.
Is it right?
I'll do outro.
Yeah, hold on. When are you gonna do that? Like, starting homework.
We do a risk.
I can do that.
I still disagree with that.
Yeah, I can't do it. I still disagree with it.
I don't think I'm up
I'll plug it in for you.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, okay. Oh.
You catch it? There it is.
Yeah. I was thinking 12.
You sit. You sit. Alright, so.
first power.
Are you allowed to go on your phone?
No.
Like, not even a text?
That's why I didn't call it. That's why I never sent it. I was like, use your phone. I was like, no. So, I don't get my phone back.
Zero power.
I don't get my phone back. 48 hours?
Maddie, take it down a notch.
Sorry.
Eden, you'll figure out how to stop the live stream. There's a, over on the lower left, there's a start stream. Stop stream.
Oh wait, alright. Stop streaming.
Yep.
I
Um,
feel